Ready.
Yes, I can just start with the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
The next event that we have is on the 20th, the next weekend. We are doing a workshop on business model generation and evaluation, which is done by Smart Capital Group. This is more for entrepreneurs and startups, basically, to learn more on what they can really do. And we are doing this for the 8th time or the 9th time, this workshop. And every time you have about 30-35 people attending, and they've had some fabulous results out of it. So they kind of work on a chart. It's hands-on, and so every day I know entrepreneurs, they say, these, that they find some interesting thing and they can put it up on the chart. It's a very interesting workshop that's happening. And on 27th we have an unconferencing, which is part of our special interest groups on startups. So we're having unconference with various tracks. This is done by Durai Todla, who's the master of unconferencing. And on 31st we are very excited to have father of TiE, Kanwal Reiki, in town. And in association with MMA, we'll have a beautiful evening with Kanwal Reiki. And the topic that we think that we will want him to talk is India perspective of the investors abroad. And we are having K. Satyanarayanan of New Horizon Media interview him with very interesting questions, and we are having Venture Intelligence Arun Natarajan doing a freewheeling question answers, moderating the session between Kanwal Reiki and his whole band of team who are coming down from Bangalore, with very enthusiastic entrepreneurs of Chennai. So that's a big event, and we are very excited to have him in the city. And all the more we are now working towards our TiECon, which is our big thing in December. And between this, we are coming up with a lot of workshops. Specifically, we're coming up with a legal workshop. Entrepreneurs find it very difficult. We've had many instances where they don't know what to look for. They don't realize that there are many legal angles to an enterprise. So we are coming up with, and Surana and Surana Group has said that they're going to help us coming up with a module. And how then Venkatesh is coming up with a module on insurance, how insurance is important for a company. And these are the things that go under the carpet for an entrepreneur, and we want to bring them up and say that these are the issues that you really need to take care. And all this leads us to our great event of TiECon, and we're really excited with the powering the next step, which is, like Surjit mentioned today, is entrepreneurship a spirit or a marathon? This is one of the exciting debates that we will be having in this TiECon. And we have Sadhguru coming in as one of our keynote speaker. We have GM Rao coming in as a keynote speaker. And we're super excited that Subrato Bakshi has agreed to moderate the session with Jaggi Vasudev. And this is the second time only that they are going to be on the stage. And the first time, I believe, it was really a rock star performance. So it's a lot of things that we are all excited about, and the directory is one that we are all working currently very hard, where we want to profile. It's the first time ever that TiE Chennai is coming up with an initiative of, it's just not a coffee table book, or it's not an yellow pages. It's something in between, which would connect our entrepreneurs to the market and between one another, to know who's in town and what's happening. So this is going to be a full page information on the entrepreneur and the company. So we are looking for a lot of well wishes.